Welcome back to the PEWPEW Zone. This is your host, Mike. Today, we're going to talk about my top 5 home defense handguns in 9mm. Do you have a weapon you keep for home defense next to your bed? If you do, there are a few specific requirements. Naturally, your weapon of choice should be dependable and easy to shoot. You should also consider its capacity and adaptability to accessories and yes, even its sight appeal. A fancy way of stating that it fits in with your bedroom aesthetics. If you've always had a gun other than a 9mm, it would be wise to purchase a 9mm handgun because it's the best cartridge for home defense, as its dimensions allow for guns chambered in it to have a high magazine capacity. So, let's cut to the chase. Here are our top 5 9mm handguns for use by your bedside. Number 5. WALTHER PDP. The WALTHER PDP, or Performance Duty Pistol, is a 9x19mm parabellum semi-automatic pistol designed in 2021 by Walther Arms as a replacement for the WALTHER PPQ. The PDP has been designed to be more modular than previous Walther handguns and has been described by Walther as their flagship handgun. The PDP appears to be a pretty simple gun, especially if you only look at its $649 MSRP. But don't let your guard down, because this pistol is a beast. Despite its simple appearance, the PDP has great ergonomics and shoots faster than most guns. It has an excellent stock trigger for a polymer. It's not ugly and it's not beautiful either, but rather unassuming. Make no mistake, this workhorse is the finest trigger out of all polymer-framed pistols, which makes it shoot much better than its outward appearance may imply. And when it comes down to real shooting performance, it not only holds its own, but even outperforms a lot of other guns in its class. With the threaded barrel, you can add a suppressor to it and a red dot cutout. Its 18-round flush magazine is another winning feature. Of course, you can get custom-built magazines that hold more rounds, but it says a lot when something is already assembled and comes from the factory with an 18-round capacity mag. Number 4. SAUER P320 XFIVE. The SAUER P320 XFIVE makes a great nightstand home defense weapon because its weight provides the anchor that steadies it while on the shoot. Retailing for $1,005, this gun handles 9mm just fine. With just a few practice sessions, you can easily understand the shooting dynamics about this piece. Needless to say, it is highly reliable and easy to shoot as well. Despite its small size, it has one of the best ergonomics among the field. And when it seems it can't get any better, you realize the magazine holds 21 rounds, and as such, it has a rather unusual appearance as a pistol. On the shoot, it gives the impression of a 1911 or even a classic double action, depending on how you look at it. Visually, it takes some time to make sense. But eventually, its performance will sway itself favorably into your acceptance. The only drawback with this gun is its rather long slide, because, assuming you can find a threaded barrel to accommodate a suppressor, the overall length would be extremely long and take up a lot of space on your bedside table, or any table for that matter. Consequently, you most likely wouldn't add a suppressor to it. Number 3. FN509 Tactical. The FN509 is a polymer-framed, striker-fired semi-automatic pistol manufactured by FN America, a division of Fabrique Nationale Herstal of France. With an MSRP of $1,069, it is chambered in 9x19mm parabellum featuring a double-action operation and a Picatinny rail located forward of the trigger guard. Tactical, mid-size, and compact variants have also been made available. The most feature-rich firearm on this list, almost every feature you can probably think that you need is there. Threaded barrel, full rail for light, night sights at suppressor height in case the red dot breaks, and 24-round magazines. A manual safety may be the FN509 Tactical's only missing feature. Although it is not absolutely necessary, knowing you have a manual safety mechanism somehow provides a certain amount of solace that relieves you of any doubt. You'd need little or no preparation at all using this pistol for the first time right out of the box. And as you go along using it, you'll come to realize that the FN509 does pretty much everything exceptionally well. Number 2. ZEV OZ9C Hypercomp X Grip. ZEV Technologies' OZ9C HyperComp X grip was created and designed with balance in mind. When handling this pistol, it's one of the first things you'll notice. What every shooter seeks is balance, which translates to a more manageable handgun with less felt recoil, less muzzle flip, and quicker, more accurate follow-up shots. The patented steel receiver is the brains of the OZ9 HyperComp. The locking block is completely integrated thanks to the sturdy steel frame that runs the length of the entire pistol. The receiver's expanded rails aid in giving the slide a surface area of contact that is more than twice as large. The ZEV OZ9C HyperComp X grip is one of the most attractive polymer handguns on the market, and its sheer beauty will surely take your breath away. In a lot of cases and in a lot of ways, a beautiful gun can affect your gun handling demeanor positively. That and the fact that this gun is effectively a sexier, higher-feeling Glock 19, and to all Glock lovers out there, you'd recognize its unmistakable appeal. Features-wise, in contrast to the Glock 19X, the OZ9C has a red dot cutout, a flared magazine well, and even better ergonomics. Add to that a 20-round tactical baseplate magazine and change its barrel to a threaded one, and you can add a suppressor easily. This is a gun that actually shoots better than it looks, and man, does it look good. It has a minor downside, which is its rather high MSRP of $1,899, but it's every bit as good as custom 1911s like some of the ones made by STACCATO. If you're fond of weapons with a longer grip and shorter slide for a really smooth shooting experience as most enthusiasts do, you can have your OZ9C set up as such. And you won't have any concerns at all when you use this gun as your bedside weapon because of its dependability. Number 1. Staccato P. The Staccato P is approved for duty by more than 667 law enforcement agencies and carried by elite units like the Texas Rangers and the U.S. Marshals Special Operations Group, as well as thousands of officers across the country. The Staccato P exceeds standards in law enforcement department evaluations, including accuracy, reliability, and endurance testing. There are few handguns that give a gun owner the shooting confidence that a Staccato P does. Its trigger is phenomenal. It shoots as flat as you can get, and because it's a 2011, it has pure ergonomics coming out of it. If you were asked to put on your absolute best shooting display, you can never go wrong with a Staccato P. This is one gun you cannot stop shooting with once you get going. With this gun, you can rack up a pretty high bullet count with little to no problems because of its solid reliability. This is a gun you can use day in and day out and you'd hardly encounter a problem. It's so easy to shoot, you'd think it was using an app to shoot on its own. Whenever you put a 20-round magazine in it, you'd surely satisfy your compulsion for capacity. And another thing going for it is its safety features. Although there's a lot of bad-mouthing about manual safety, you actually cannot have enough of it. It would be more assuring to know that this gun cannot accidentally misfire with the manual safety engaged and the grip safety on. Another cool feature with this gun is you can actually replace the barrel with the threaded one if you need to. And though this gun is more associated with competition shooting, with a light and a red dot, it transforms itself to a precise bedside weapon for your defense. But as with the ZEV OZ9C HyperComp, the Staccato P has one real downside: its price. It is the most expensive handgun on this list with its MSRP of $2,099. And that's our video for today. If you are shopping around for the best home defense handgun and you choose from any of the 5 handguns that we've presented, there's no way you can go wrong. Any one of these guns is the best of its kind, and although none of them come cheap, remember, price is no object on this list. If you feel like you can add more handguns to this video, let me know by commenting down below. Please click on the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the next video.